tonight. This is our seventh show for Great Comet. I'm in the makeup room now.
Is it actually the seventh show?
It is. And
no, it's the sixth show.
You're interrupting us.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. And it's actually very exciting tonight. We have a very exciting guest member in the audience. Brad Bird is coming. I'm really.
I think his name is Sean.
Sean?
Sean Bird.
Sean Bird.
Sean Bird.
Oh my
Okay.
god!
So, Sean Bird. So throughout the show, there's a couple songs that Balaga, your character, has mentioned. Mm-hmm. And everyone seems to agree that Balaga is for fun.
Yeah.
How do you think it would affect you if Balaga was just for boring?
Well, I think deep down Balaga is just for boring. Like, I think his own life has become so mundane that he has to surround himself with people who sing praises to his greatness. Like, to them, Balaga is just for fun, but to Balaga, when he closes his eyes at night, he really thinks about where he's been and what he's done. The people he's disposed of. He doesn't feel anything anymore.
So you've done character research and you've thought about this.
I have.
I don't think Dave Malloy was trying to do that.
I don't think so either.
So you and I'll put your name and your character down there.
Right.
So you have a leading role, which is really exciting.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now that we're 3 months into it, congratulations.
Yeah.
So I'm curious because what tips did you receive when you had your sit down one-on-one interview with Dave Malloy?
Yeah, no, it was actually really exciting. Dave Malloy said that when he was first conceptualizing the musical, that when he had Anatole in mind, that he was actually going to be in full drag. Anatole was actually supposed to be in 8-inch heels and wigged, full drag makeup, and it was just going to be like fantasy outer space drag and elongated features and everything. And then Equity told him no.
But you still took that approach.
Yeah. Well, I usually, when I do this performance, I pretend that Anatole isn't actually just Anatole, but he's actually the space mother, the space alien mother that has come into Moscow and started to manifest itself and infest Moscow with her children.
But actually, I think that makes sense because these cows are notorious for being breeder animals.
Yes.
And it's Moscow.
Exactly.
So I think that actually...
Yeah, because that's actually a lot of the underlining subtext for this character.
I think so. So welcome. Thank you for getting in the show.
Yeah.
So what do you do to prepare for your character? Get into character before each show?
I listen to this playlist called Macbeth Hype. And then I just think about all of the things that I dislike about all of the named characters in the cast.
Okay.
And I really just embody that because my character is a hater. She's just a hater.
That's good.
Through and through.
Well, and I think it's important for us ensemble people to still find a character.
Yeah.
And still portray the character. So I'm really glad to... Do you want to see what I do for my preparation?
Yeah.
Okay. So I do this, and I kind of just embody a.
Yeah.
And I do that for about 45 minutes to 47 minutes every day before the show.
Seems like it's really working for you. So I mean.
I think so.
Slay.
Thank you. So this is our third show together.
Yeah.
Really exciting. Which is actually why I have this question for you, because it's kind of...
1, 2.
This is...
No, I know there's...
No, this is...
What?
I don't know the number. I think this is... I only know 1 and 2. What's that? What's this? 3. Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
3.
Well, because I know you so well, I feel comfortable asking this question.
Okay. Yeah.
So during the opera, would you play the opera dancer?
Yes, I do.
That's really fun. You do really well.
Thank you.
My question is for the costume.
I put a lot of work into it, and it's it took a lot out of my heart into this.
And it's very apparent.
Yes.
It's very visible. Every time I'm watching, my reactions, those are real.
Yes.
I'm not even acting.
I'm over there and I don't have to act. I
And you're not even
cry
acting. I remember that. That day was great.
every time. There's a little tear that comes to my eye, but one day it's hard to keep going, but I did.
No, I'm really impressed. So my question, is actually about your suit that you wear.
Yes.
So it's like a jumpsuit in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, if you were to describe it, pretty tight or skin tight? And I'm asking this because I'm actually never mind. Good, you go ahead.
No, you finish.
Well,
No.
Well, it's stupid.
Please,
so it's,
please. Yeah, no question is stupid.
Actually, I was asking because I was kind of want one for myself
Oh,
for personal use.
Personal use.
Yeah.
Can you tell me more about that?
No.
Like recreational
No,
dancing? Not dancing?
Actually,
Fashion show?
I think that's time.
Oh,
Thank
okay,
you.
no, here. Do you want me to?
All right. So you play 2 instruments in the show.
I do.
On top of a lead character, which congratulations. And that's a lot to handle. You play correct me if I'm wrong, viola and guitar.
That's correct.
Okay. So my question, have you whacked anyone with either instruments on the stage?
Yes, absolutely.
And then the results have been
Oh, the friendship's ruined.
like completely.
They haven't spoken to me since.
And you've texted them and.
No, it was on purpose.
You got a first look at a star. This girl's gonna be a star one day.
That's awesome. I launched the careers of have you heard of Jeffrey Price? Like what about Liberty Lake? Heard of her?
Nice.
Okay, what about Jennifer Lake?
Oh!
What about Zachariah Lake? Have you heard of any of them? What about Jay Christian Lake?
I don't know.
No, you're fine. If a movie was made,
Yeah.
a Great Comet,
Mhm.
would you reprise your role, or would you turn your role over to Kevin Bacon?
I think Kevin Bacon, no disrespect to him, but he doesn't have what it takes to do what I do. I think wearing a headband and making a bit to the audience takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
A lot of training, and I've had basically 2 years of it. We're almost at the end of the school year. I think that I'm the type of actor that you can't replace, and Kevin Bacon is not one of those actors.
That's really great confidence.
But I love him. No shade to him.
I know him. I'll tell him he said that. He's actually my husband.
This is why there are divorces in Hollywood. How can you possibly be comfortable performing a show with an inaccurate title?
What do you mean?
The Great Comet of 1812.
It happened in
1811.
1813.
1811.
In 1811.
I thought it was 1813. Well, to be perfectly honest with you, and I've thought a lot about this, obviously, I think that I just really don't give a f***.
Well, I think that's really interesting because as someone who's read the dramaturg website, there's incest in it.
Yeah.
And that part is historically accurate because
There was a lot of incest.
there was a lot of incest in 1811.
And that's what I mean, during
And
that
1812.
time, during that time period, it's too much was happening that it's doesn't really matter
Yeah.
what the show says.
Yeah. And you know what? I think I've come here with the message, we need #stop incest.
You do a backflip in the play.
I do.
Yeah, during Balaga/abduction.
Yeah.
It's really cool. So my question is, because every time I see you do it,
Mhm.
you do it, and I have to wonder, how are your menisci?
Absolutely torn to shreds. But, I mean, whatever works for the audience, right? I gotta get those reactions. Otherwise,
No.
yeah.
I totally agree with you. I just ruptured my menisci on the first day of the show. And I've done the show every day with a ruptured menisci. So I think just
You
me.
might wanna get that
I think just
checked
me
out,
showing up
actually.
to the show is more impressive than a backflip.
Well, yeah, I mean, you could do
I-
that. I could see how, from your perspective, it might seem like that.
I'm just saying, because for me to
But do you do a backflip?
Yeah, go ahead, sit down. Yeah, sit down. So how does this show for you personally compare to getting your hand stuck to the side of your face like this with Gorilla Glue?
I think personally, it's actually a pretty similar experience.
Great.
Because you're just kind of sitting there the whole time, and you're singing to yourself.
So I actually agree, because I was really hoping that it wasn't just me that has done that.
Yeah, no, I've been through that before, and I was actually thinking that just like a few moments ago, like, wow, this is really like that time that I stuck my hand to my face with Gorilla Glue.
And as you're on stage or before, like a kind of character prep.
Backstage.
Backstage.
When I'm just kind of sitting there, doing nothing.
Well, I think that's actually all our time we have.
Okay.
Thank you for coming
Bye.
in. Thank you so much.
Get in there, please.
So I am curious though. So what character do you think is missing from the show?
I really think that SpongeBob SquarePants is missing from this show. I think his humorous laugh could really add some new elements to it and enhance it a lot.
I actually maybe I could do that. I can do a pretty good.
Yeah.
Can I try?
Yeah, go for it.
Huh?
Oh!
I can't do Squidward. Still working on that one.
I could do a sexy Squidward face.
Can you want to do one? There you go.
I do it unironically.
Unironically.
In my everyday life. It's become a problem.
And how do you think that affects your character in the show?
You know, sometimes it does. When I stepped in for Maria, during a rehearsal, it just came out, and I turned into a squid on the spot, actually. And it was really frightening for everyone in the room, because they just didn't understand what I was going through. It was just really hard to, like, calm the nerves.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think a missing character is Donald Trump.
Yeah, okay. So
I talked to Kate Warmka, but aka Ensemble member number 6, as you know. And so I want to get two perspectives, because her and I are both ensemble. Yeah. So we might have different warm-up rituals for the show. You play Sonia, which is the lead. Congratulations.
Yeah.
What's your warm-up ritual?
I like to stand and yearn for 5 minutes, and I just really get into that. I listen to a lot of Taylor Swift, and I really I work on my yearning.
What do you yearn for?
I yearn for my cousin's love and men who won't love me back.
Wow.
So I think so I do my pre-show yearn every night, and usually I'll take some liquid IV and hydrate the yearning. And I'll go out, yeah.
You'll go out?
I'll go out on stage.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I show you my warm-up
No,
ritual?
yeah, please. Yeah.
And I do that for about 47 minutes.
Yeah, I think
before
that's
each show.
absolutely groundbreaking. Honestly, I think
you should try that.
I might take that into account. Not now, but later.
Of course, naturally. It's just we have. On the screen, so you don't even have to worry about
Introducing myself.
stealing time. I was going to say from the storage. But thank you. Everything in this show, everyone seems to think that Balaga is just for fun. How would it affect you if Balaga was just for boring?
Well, I don't like to think about things that Dave Malloy wouldn't have wanted.
Oh.
And Leo Tolstoy, so it is how it is.
Right. And you want to tell us a little bit about your character?
I'm an alcoholic.
We're out of time. I'm so
depressed.
sorry.
Oh, Pierre also is an alcoholic.
Do you mind